fear of companies launching pilot programs to address the Latino market and how badly those initiatives have flopped. Many times the game starts by pointing to the marketing team or the advertising agency for not getting it, or that creative, did not work, anything except pointing the finger at the company as a whole. Sounds familiar? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. How many have been blamed before? Yeah, okay, I'm there with you. Incredibly, the post-mortem reports do not include an analysis of internal alignment within divisions to know what the marketing team is launching from the sales department readiness, operations, HR department, or customer service not being scripted properly, or having appropriate bilingual staff, levels to handle the calls, or in many occasions, the total lack of C-level support and commitment. Sounds familiar? Okay. Many times there is no internal readiness to launch a campaign. The organization is simply not aligned internally in three basic areas that we identified as financially, organizationally, and emotionally. And that's one of the three areas that this panel can help us discuss. This is an analogy that I usually make when we're talking about Latin readiness. How many of you, when you have a party, a dinner party at your home, will create a checklist first, who I'm going to invite to come to my home to have dinner. You will probably also think about, this food. Maybe some people have food allergies. I want to prepare fish. I want to prepare other types of foods and so forth. You do a checklist, make sure that the environment is good, that the people you're inviting are going to feel wonderful when they walk in. Think about your company in the same way. How are you getting prepared and ready internally first to invite these new guests to come into your home and engage with them and create a wow and long-lasting experience? From a financial perspective, in other words, why do you think the Latino market is important to your organization? And also look at it from an organizational perspective. Was this a new initiative that was established now or has been established for a while? Number of years, does this come from an organizational structure? It's a standalone multicultural marketing structure? Or are you just the gladiator basically making this happen within your organization? Or was this created in some kind of a task force, right? From an emotional perspective, I want you to think when you're responding, what triggered the marketing effort? Was it the CEO level? Was it the numbers from the US Census? Field sales? Oh my God, these people buying stuff from us. We need to provide collateral material in Spanish, right? Or was it an advertising agency or a marketing consulting firm that came to you and said, hey, can you look at this, etc. So take a look at that and who wants to volunteer?
Our company, although I oversee only 3 hospitals in South Florida, has over 300 hospitals in the United States. We're the largest healthcare provider in mental health and substance abuse in the world. We have facilities all over the United States. We have facilities in overseas, in England, and in the islands, and including Puerto Rico. Our main focus is trying to be Latin ready. We evaluated ourselves. We hired Armina to help us do the assessment of our facility in South Florida, and we scored a score of 29.5. So we're almost land ready, fairly land ready. We definitely have a lot of strides to get to that point.
Mindy Figueroa, President and founder of Latin to Latin Marketing. I really enjoyed Portada's conference. My participation was moderating the first opening of the panel, Is Corporate America Latin Ready? And it was a great discussion with wonderful individuals for four different sectors in the industry, from cable to education, healthcare, and insurance, property and insurance casualty. And they all brought a different level of perspective in terms of how they went through the process of becoming Latin ready and how they could help their individual organizations identify the opportunity, work internally to get ready before launching a program to invite the new guests of the Latino community into their home. and it was very well received. I have received very different comments from people that it was very insightful, and that was perfect. The other thing is that I love the way that, you guys have been doing the speed dating. I met new people. It's very interactive. It's different from any other conference. So good job, Portada. Great job today. Thank you for inviting me.